Happy Tuesday. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we are back with another Prize Picks video. We're going to talk WNBA action. We had the single game yesterday, and we swept the picks 2-0 on the regular, 3-0 on the Goblins. That Demons and Goblins tool has been giving out a lot of fire. Projections have been great starting out. Mav gave out a 6-man yesterday, just one, went 5 or 6, doubled up on that, just missed it. So a lot of green in the Discord yesterday. It's been an absolute great start to the WNBA season. And we got 3 picks for today. We got 2 games and we got 1 NBA game. We'll do an NBA game later video, but we thought we'd start out with the 2 WNBA games. If you don't have a PrizePicks account, you want to join along, use our promo code CashCake. Play $5, get $50 instant. You'll also be eligible for a free month of our elite subscription service, which gets you access to all of the tools that we have. So if you want our projections to match up to the PrizePicks stuff, you get those, as well as the picks and everything that we give out as well. So with that, let's dive in. Let's talk some WNBA. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up on the board. Again, we are going to talk about 3 plays for today's action. Like yesterday, just kind of mix and match some of those plays I gave out. Here was the 6-man that Mav gave out. Ended up getting 5 or 6. Just missed it on Hines Allen there. If we just quite missed that. But again, was able to get a double up, just missing her. Not too shabby on a single game. If you want access to the picks and the tools, you can get them for absolutely free. If you're just first time depositor or any of these sites, just go over to Daily Edge Sports, hit that free offer tab, or follow the instructions in the description of this video to get access to that. Here's the Demons and Goblins tool if you want to check that out. But we're going to talk about 3 original plays. And we're going to start off with Tina Charles. I think where I'm going to start off. I noticed a massive rebound discrepancy here with Tina Charles. 8.5 is the line at FanDuel, -130, so plus EV there. We have projected for 11 rebounds, so 2. You rarely see it that big of a discrepancy with her. But again, she's not with Atlanta this year. She's over with the Sun. And we saw what Jonquel Jones put up 10 rebounds against Vegas. They are 10th in rebounds allowed per game. And it's a spot I don't mind taking advantage of here with Charles. Now that projection is sitting at 9. But again, I think she gets this double digits rebounds in this game. She put up 10 against Washington. But again, against Vegas, where they give up a lot of rebounds, I think she can get there for us. Last game she played Vegas back on July 12th. Again, not the same team. She played for Atlanta at that point, but she did put up 12 rebounds against them back in the last game she did play. So we're going to go Tina Charles. We're going to go more than 9 rebounds for her. Second one we're going to go to, I was a little kind of all over the place here with Boston. So I liked points and rebounds. I like fantasy score, and I like points. Kind of pick and choose what you like, what's your favorite here. She ended up putting a monster fantasy score up against Chicago, just absolutely monster, a 50 burger here, where she had herself a huge 19 and 13 day. So I like fantasy score. I think she can get it done. Again, this Atlanta team is different, right? Charles isn't there. It's a completely, from last year, it's a completely different team, where they have Brittany Griner down in the post with Brianna Jones that came over from the Sun, and Brittany Griner. So those guys or those ladies are on the front court. So points and rebounds I like. Again, fantasy score and points as well. I mean, I'm kind of torn between. I think I'll probably mix and match them today, to be honest with you, with them, because I think they're all very much in play. But we'll pull points up here just to have something up on the board. She's cleared this in 8 of her last 10 games. I was kind of, I'm still curious how this whole team's going to gel together with Indy, because, bringing over Natasha Howard and Bonner to this mix. Bonner didn't get a ton of shots. I mean, she's great defensively, but you could definitely see Boston and Clark pick and roll, just how well they played together. And I think we're going to continue to see decent amount of shots out of her, just being efficient. Didn't shoot a ton, only 12 shots. You hit them, but I mean, that's kind of what she does, right? So Again, points if you want to go that route, fantasy score if you want to go that route. I'm perfectly fine with either one of them, or points and rebounds if you want to go that route as well. So I would probably go points or fantasy score if I had to pick one. But again, pick your poison there, the one that you like the most out of them. And then the last one here, we're going to head on over to our tool. Again here, let's first go over to Boston, because the tool's kind of like indecisive as well. Fantasy score, we had 34.82 with her, so maybe a point and a half discrepancy on fantasy score. Rebounds, we have her at 10 points and rebounds, a little bit over, so not massively over, right? But I still think she's in play with all those things. Last one we're going to talk about is Brianna Jones for Atlanta. Again, like I said, she came over from the Sun last year, and fantasy score 27. We got to project for 30 here in this spot, and I don't mind this at all. We know Indiana's going to push the pace here. It's kind of like, I think she can get it done here at 30. It's a tough, sometimes she can just kind of disappear, right? But for me, it comes down to the minutes for her. Like, so I was looking back last year, and again, it's hard to pull this data because, having her Atlanta, we don't have a ton of data to go off of, right? Because she played for the Sun last year. But what I did was I was like, okay, well, let's see. She ended up playing 34 minutes against Atlanta. Against Washington, game 1 here. And now we get her going up against the Fever. And I'm like, I don't think she's going to play 34 minutes again, but I think she can play, say, 28 to 30 minutes. Maybe we see it. So I said, well, let me do fantasy score for her at 27. Again, rebounds, I have no problem with her at that either. If we look at the rebounds, she ended up having 11 against Washington. And we could see something, similar to that rebound-wise. But I was kind of looking at her numbers. I'm like, okay, if you play 25 minutes or more, she's cleared this fantasy score in 7 of those 10 games, right? And the one she didn't get there was like 26, 28. And then Vegas, she didn't quite get there at 23. So I kind of like this. I kind of like rebounds for her. It just comes down to the minutes for me. If you decide to put her at 30 minutes, again, she's cleared it again 7 out of 10 times. And if we look at rebounds, where she's played at least 26 minutes, she's cleared that in 5 of her last 7 games. Again, with that 10 rebounds we had last game. So I'm kind of torn the way I really want to go here. I'm kind of leaning more fantasy score for her. If you want to look at points and rebounds, she had 26, 16 points, 10 rebounds. But yeah, fantasy score is kind of where I'm leaning with her. And hopefully your minutes are there. Because if you kind of go and just look at what she did with the Sun a lot, they didn't always run her a ton of minutes, right? There's times where, she might have played just 13 minutes, 18 minutes. Yeah, she's not going to get it done then. But if we can consider her playing, 26, 28, up to 30 minutes, she can definitely get this done in a multitude of ways with, assists, rebounds, and whatnot. So we'll go 27. Hopefully the minutes hold there. But favorite pick is definitely Tina Charles, then Aliyah Boston, and then Brianna Jones will be the third. And again, with only their second game on a new team like this, you kind of have to take it a little bit with a grain of salt. I'm going to lean on our projections a little bit with that one being almost a 3.5 point discrepancy. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. We'll keep this thing chugging along. And again, if you want more picks and action, head on over to Daily Edge Sports and sign up for our elite package. Or like I said, you can get it absolutely for free for first-time depositor at PrizePicks or the other sites that I noted. So, let's get after it. Let's have a good Tuesday. And like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.